Good evening and welcome back to Football Manager 2024 and the London Green Save. We're back with another game in this season and we're sitting in 5th position right now, having climbed up a little bit in the last couple of episodes. We've actually not done too badly. We've not done too badly recently. It's mostly been up and down, to be honest, not really a steady rise, but the last 2 games actually, conceding penalties in both games are very, very, very frustrating. And then against Tower Hamlets, it was all on the shooting. But again, conceding penalties. Against Meridian, we were the better side. And against Bermondsey, it was just absolutely nuts. So, don't know what to talk about that one. But that mid-season slump that we had that I keep talking about definitely has played it's really damaged our campaign. It's really damaged our season. You can see we're in 5th position on 39 points. 8 games left. 8 times 3 is 24. The max we can get to is now, 63 points. Don't think it's going to be enough. I'll be honest, I don't think it's going to be enough. And that's if we win absolutely every game that we play. Now, in today's game, we have got a new player set to start. And that is Chibueze in the centre-back position. We have signed him this season. He's only just been contracted in, but he's got some really good stats that we're going to try and take advantage of. He's got mostly the jumping reach, the tackling, the marking, the positioning. They're all kind of there. Concentration quite high as well. It's really the jumping reach that we're paying for. That's what we've kind of brought him in for, alongside Mapakidze with 16. And again, with the determination and just good stats all around, I'm thinking these 2 centre-backs, nothing really should be beating them in the air, to be honest with you. Nothing should be beating them in the air. We should be able to win basically every header that there is. Now, what have we got here for the tactical meeting? That's more or less the only change. It's telling me to make a load of changes. I'm not actually going to listen to all of that. I'm going to go into the submit team ourselves and kind of have a look at what we've got. We've still got loads of players on loan. On trial. We've started the kind of process of planning the team for next season. I've made a lot of signings. I've got a couple of new players. For example, Eamon McGrath, who finally covers the entire backfield. That's what we've been waiting for. We tried to get Akeem Brathwaite back. It didn't quite work, but that is what it is. You know, players are going to leave. We know that's going to happen. We've got to be ready for it. Now, is there any call for rotation in this team? Medium on Levi Flint, implying that he should take a break. Mason Hall could come in. Lancaster probably shouldn't. Nielsen could come in. Determination's quite high. Bravery's quite high. Tackling's a bit low. But we'll give Nielsen a run out. Okay, now, Chibueze, how are you doing? Match load light. That's brilliant. Mapakidze, match load medium. 2 matches played, 160 minutes in the last 14 days. I think Mapakidze is going to have to take a break. And we're going to have to bring in Lovett, who is right-footed only. Jumping reach of 12, tackling of 14. We'll make that swap. Lovett will play on the right-hand side. Now, Saunders. Light, he can play. Muanda and Tucky, I think, are probably going to be okay to play. Actually, Tucky is taking a break. So, I think Naby slots in. And maybe just up a little bit, just because he's a little bit better in that role. So, what we'll do is we'll make him a box-to-box. And we'll tell him to tackle harder. Shoot less, dribble less. Just try and pass the ball a little bit more. And that'll do okay for Naby in this game. Naby's a pretty good player. He's done really, really well for us this season. Unfortunately, he will be retiring. There's not really anything I can do about that. I did try and have a chat with him. He was not having it. So, Royal, match load light. That's good. Darkest match load light. 90 minutes played. Royals played 90 minutes as well. Okay. And Dennis Barrett and Mamola. We're trying the 4-2-2-2 kind of from the beginning today, see if it works. I actually think Olafson's a better bet. I think Olafson is probably the better bet. That leaves a bit of a hole in the middle of the park, but we'll see how that goes. Actually, you know what we'll do? We'll play these guys. Play these guys on support role. Just to kind of try and cover that midfield part a little bit more. We should still be okay, but we're just going to see if that works. Now, we are playing direct, bit of more of a tempo, trying to play on the counter with the higher line that we play. Let's get into it. Let's get into the game. Nervous about his battle with Ashley Davies. Everyone else is kind of happy with what's going on. Chibueze will make his debut. That's good stuff. And we've got to try and keep going on a bit of a decent run of form. Oh yes, I do need to have a look at what the assistant is saying. Johan Fritsch is saying mark him tightly. We can do that. Same for Marriott. Again, we can do that. They've got two midfielders that we are going to be kind of controlling, two playmakers that we're going to be going after. Midfield right should always be put onto the left foot. That should always be happening. Midfield left should always be put onto the right foot. Trigger a... Wait, did that say never trigger a press? Why is that? I'm not sure why that is. That's interesting. But Mark Carson, always trigger a press. Okay, we can do that. I do tend to listen to the assistant on some of those. Not all of those, but on some. Okay, guys, go out there, do your thing. Let's see if we can get a good result going. Now, I'm going to have to change this to the extended highlights and slow down the game just a tad. In fact, we'll start on the comp highlights and we shall get going. Okay. A little bit of rotation called for. Nielsen goes long. That'll go to no one. And I'm going to shout for a demand more at the start of this game just to try and boost up everyone's kind of going into it. Chibueze is frustrated by the feedback already. Darnley from distance here. Well saved by Johansson. Nice. Okay, possession looks like it's even. Nielsen finds Muanda in a really advanced position. Now it looks like we might get countered here. Marriott brings it forward for Brenton. He's got a man with him. He's going to have to try and find him. In fact, Lovett does so well in that one-on-one and we end up with the ball back. Now, possession is looking good to start. Only 5 minutes, of course. Nielsen. What is that, lad? Lovett intercepts really nicely. Sends it to Royal up the right-hand side. He whips it towards Spanudakis, who won't be able to get there, but Olafsson will regather. Look for a pass. Finds Saunders. Whips in the cross. Momola's at the back. It comes to Royal. And again, oh, there's an offside. Okay, now we meant to have the low crosses on. Need to change that in the tactics screen after the game. We need to put the low crosses on. What other games have we got going on today? Well, Pickham versus Acton. That's a big one. That's a big one. And oh my word, Larkspur are already beating Elmstead in their match, which is, well, it's not good for us. Oh, Moanda was caught by Davies. Suffers a bruised ankle, but he should be able to get through the match. No. Don't need to make that change. I don't think so. Williamson on the ball for Brenton. Whips it towards the goal, but Johansson makes the save. And not really much to worry about. We haven't created much, neither have they. Well, we have actually created a little bit. Lovett clears it a bit aimlessly. They cross it in. That's fine. Saunders knocks it out for a corner. That's all right. Let's go for another. Demand more. Let's get it going, guys. Williamson looks like he might go short here. He does. They go 1-2 out to Richards into Darnley. Darnley shoots it wide. Can't really tell if that was a shot or a cross because the ball didn't really fly. But, oh, wow, look at Camden winning their game 2-0 already. It does kind of look like we're getting a little bit of trouble here. Brentham are getting more chances than we are really creating. But Royal makes... Oh, okay, of course, as always is the case, we make a tackle but don't win the ball back. Now, Saunders does gather, plays it out to Spanudakis, who's going to bring it forward. He should be bringing it forward. Finds Saunders. Forward we go. Dennis Barrett, lovely counter-attack building here. Spanudakis is in. Olafsson goes. Oh, he's put it wide. Olafsson. Oh, I think I want Spanudakis on those chances rather than Olafsson. Now, being 20 minutes, the analysis shows that we're kind of drifting to the right-hand side quite a lot. Because their numbers are kind of drifting to the left on their screen. Very interesting. Okay, so Nielsen is on... Oh, That's a goal. Okay, great. So I've come back and just instantly conceded a goal. I would like to see that. Dennis Barrett to Mwanda. Forward we go. I'm going to have to demand more again. Chibueze on the ball to Olafsson, to Saunders. In we go, forward. That's good. Really good. Spanoudakis. All the way back to Chibueze. That's all right. Chibueze again. Good. Short passes. Good stuff. Yes. Yes. Spanoudakis will pick it up. He'll look inside. Finds... That's a foul, surely. Spanoudakis on the ball. Finds no one. Finds no one in the end. Okay. Nielsen on the ball up the right-hand side. I do want to see that goal. To the back. Spanoudakis is there. Comes out to Saunders. Hits it. Over the bar. Okay. Okay. Let's take a look at the match momentum real quick. Visualizations. Match momentum. It's all them. It's just all them. Okay. Despite us having the positivity, it's all them. Sorry, positivity, possession and positivity. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the passing directness down a bit. Advance that a little bit. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring... Oh, no, I'm not really thinking we need to change anything else. We've got possession. It's just using it. We're at 55. That's pretty good. We just got to try and use it a bit more. A bit wiser. So bringing down the passing directness should theoretically, take us a little bit higher on the possession stat. I'm going to press play. That would help. But also maybe present us with more opportunities to get the ball forward into dangerous areas. Chibueze wins the header to Mamola. Out wide to Spanoudakis. Now run, lad. Really good. Inside his man. Look for a pass. He goes back. That's all right. Now he should go forward. He should be in there. He is in there. On his own. And he's missed it. Oh, that was a lovely run. That really should have been 1-1. In terms of creating chances, we are keeping up with them, but we just need a little bit more. Okay, Olafsson, I'm going to convert you, I think, into a deep-lying playmaker on support. Take more risks. Tackle harder. Dribble less. Try and create a little bit more with your passing and your vision. He's got quite good at both of those. So Olafsson, I want him to just do a little bit more. Mwanda's conditioning has dropped, so he is going to have to change at half-time. We do have Naby, of course, on the bench. Darnley gets to that really well. No, Saunders actually got to it, not Darnley. Nods it back. Olafsson, find a pass. He doesn't, and then it's bouncing between. It's Olafsson, you've got to find a pass, lad. Please. Come on. Marriott inside. Lovett's been left behind. Fritsch on the ball. That's a bit of a mistake. They could have taken the shot. Darnley, well saved. Well saved. Okay. Good opportunity for them there. Now, possession is evening up a little bit. Analysis shows that we are about even on the push-in on the line. So I'm going to go forward again. All the way up. Going to demand more. Do not give a penalty away before the half-time. I'll be very annoyed if they love it on the ball. Here we go. Okay, headed behind by Carson. We'll take a corner ball. It would be very nice if we could get a penalty before half-time. Then again, it'd be even better if we could just get a goal. Olafsson whips this one in. We're at the back post and it's just gone wide. It's just gone wide. Gone wide. 0.38, but they are getting their shots on target. Analytical data shows that they are pushing higher up the pitch than we are. So we're going to try and counter that. Just a tad. Okay, into the tactics. Mwanda's going to have to come off for Naby. We'll swap those roles round so that Olafsson becomes the kind of the ball-winning midfielder. Naby becomes the deep-line playmaker. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so Naby should be able to find some more passes. Into the dressing room we go. Keep going. We can still win this. We can still win this. I need you to step up. Come on. Come on, guys. Okay, that's the one change I'm thinking we need to make. In terms of creating chances and them creating chances, we were very even. It just so happened that none of our shots went on target when they should have done. Spanoudakis was absolutely in for one of those. Should have found the back of the net, but did not. Royal makes a lovely interception, and we will take the ball forward now. Bueze, just find a pass, lad. There we go. Good. And back and then into the middle. Naby, nice. Forward. Nice. I like the ideas. You know, I like the idea there from Dennis Barrett to get the ball forward again into the striker. It was the right idea. He just missed the pass. That is a bad pass. That should not be. That should be going into the number 10 there, not all the way across to the number 9. Briggs on the ball, being followed, being marshalled, and Chibueze. I mean, no one was there because for some reason our left back was out of position. Marriott on the ball, being closed down. Let him go into the middle. Good stuff from... another penalty. Okay, so I think the tackle harder is obviously what's doing it here, giving away these penalties. But what do you want me to do? It goes in. Actually, the tackle harder isn't on for Spanoudakis. So that's actually not something I can kind of blame on that, to be fair. Okay, not long to go. Half time to go. Let's get them to fire up. Come on. Spanoudakis does well. Out to Saunders. Back to Spanoudakis. At least it was aimed to him. Naby with the ball. Good ball in. Nielsen will regather. Come on, we've got to try and find the back of the net here. We haven't created all too much in this second half. Lovett forward. Olafsson forward. To a playmaker. Come on. To a playmaker. Forward. Across. There we go. Lovely. 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 That's it. That's the stuff. That's what we need. Get the ball forward into dangerous areas. Come on. Olafsson got the ball like maybe twice in that. We fired him up. Olafsson sends it over to Spanoudakis in a great position. He whips it across and the big finish. Dennis Barrett puts it into the back of the net. We like tap-ins. That's the, well, you know, that's the most likely goal for us is to get those crosses in, make it a tap-in. Well done, Dennis Barrett. Look at that. Olafsson, don't lose. Olafsson, you've got to move the ball faster. You shouldn't even be getting in trouble there, getting the ball out. We're going to go positive and we're going to demand more. Here we go. Dennis Barrett on the ball. Another highlight straight away. Chibueze sends it to Spanoudakis, who does get on the end of it. He sends it across. Monroe will clear it. And that was actually one where I feel like the attack hadn't really developed yet. So while we had numbers forward, we didn't have enough. Naby to the back post. Lovett jumps. Margard will clear it and we should hopefully get that back and go again. We've gone attacking here because, like I say, when I've got a bit of momentum, I want to go attacking and try and make it pay. Nielsen brings it down. Fizzes it across. Another corner. All right. Conditioning looks pretty good across the board here. We've only made the one change. Naby is a little bit struggling to meet the pace of the game. Yeah, could happen coming off the bench. Okay, possession is still looking good for us. 56, momentum is with us. Keep it going. Richards on the ball. They will cross that one big. Nielsen heads it out for a corner, but maybe you got to listen for the call from the goalie. Again, the penalty is the problem in this match. Another penalty given away. Really not what we're after. They go short into Briggs. Someone's got to come out and get to him. No one went out. No one came out to meet him. You've got to come out and try and put pressure on straight away. It's still 55 and now Margard on the ball for the Brentham team. Back to Carson. They will probably go long here. They don't. Look at that. Good playing it through. And then they go back again and then up to the left-hand side. Good stuff from Royal. Finds Naby. Finds Mamola running forward. Now, I would much rather Royal be in there winning that. Offside. Okay. Still, the momentum says it's with us. Let's go even wider here. And I also want to take a look at the 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 action areas. Naby on the ball. You've got to do it. He's struggling to meet the pace, I suppose, but he's got to get the ball out faster. You're in the middle of the park. You've got to get it to your players. Control the kind of dynamics on the pitch. Fritz goes back. Skies it over the bar. Okay, I think it's changes time. Momola's going to come off for Thompson. That's all for now, because we keep kind of one for the... Oh, Momola! Oh, my word. Been blocked. That was a good chance. It would have been a bit annoying to take him off after he scores. But there we go. He's made that change. Thompson will come on. Naby goes short. Olafsson whips it towards Chibueze. How can you be offside from there? Come on now. Okay, Prescott. Let's have a little bit of a evaluation again. How are we looking? We're still kind of drifting to the right, but numbers are looking okay. I think we need a goal, so I'm actually going to say to the wingers to go back onto that support duty, and I think maybe Naby even might want to move forward. Okay, let me go back that way, deep line playmaker. Now, I brought Thompson back as a shadow striker to kind of see if he can... See if he can connect with Naby a little bit more. But I still want him to shoot more. Move into channels and tackle harder. Okay. It's a bit of a different idea for Thompson here, but I think it might, there's a chance it works. There is a chance it works. Because we need to get a goal back, and I don't want to leave it till like the 70th, 80th minute. Chibueze wins the header because he's always going to, he's big jump in reach. Going to get the ball back for us a lot more off those long kicks, hopefully. Naby to Chibueze, good. Okay, just work it slowly then. Saunders, yes, there we go. And sends it towards Thompson, but not really a great pass in the end. Probably would have gone better over the top there. Margard goes to the right. Into Briggs. Briggs will look for his man. Darnley finds Richards. It's good passing. Oh, you've missed your interception. And Johansson makes the save. There was a couple of instances in that play there that, there's chances to get the ball back and we're not quite doing it. Williamson whips that one in. It's well headed out, but just for another corner, it's okay. We'll deal with the next one. Come on. Williamson on the ball. Whips that one in and we get it out, and Thompson should try and bring it clear, but he doesn't. And that sees Brenton bring it back towards us. They go over the top. Marriott is there. They've got strikers in the middle. It's a good save. They'll go out for a throw-in, it looks like. You gotta get, but you can't let them get in behind like that. Now, possession is kind of dropping a bit, so we're going to go back to positive. Second half does feel like it's been mostly Brenton rather than us, but we have scored, so that's not a bad thing. And there's another chance here. Spanudakis, and oh my word. How has that not gone in? How has that not ended up in the back of the net? I do not know. They've gone to a back five. Gone to a back five. Okay, they're just leaving two up top. So I'm going to say our wingbacks can move in. And Olafsson can also move in. Okay. Because if they're going to a back five, they're leaving numbers back, And we need a goal. So that we're going to move our players up and trying to just take space. Just take space. Chibueze sends it long. Dennis Barrett's there. He's actually injured and needs to come off. Okay. Abbott, and then you guys will just swap centrally like that. Okay. 15 minutes to go. Naby on the left-hand side of the pitch whips it towards our men, and Saunders puts it into the side netting, unfortunately. See how us on the XG, without their penalty, we are so above them, but we've got to find a goal here. Royal, back to Nielsen. Good. Forward, there's Abbott. Lovely move. Find Thompson, if you can. He goes for the shot himself. Let's go. Let's demand more. Coming towards the end of this game. Come on, guys. Olofsson whips it in. It's towards the back post. It's nodded over the bar. Oh, I'm starting to worry. They're playing with more caution. And you can see that we are getting the chances from that. It's into Saunders. He goes for the header. A little bit easy. In fact, he was offside. It's us again. On the ball again. Oh, Chibueze over the top to Abbott. Abbott's in. Sends it across to no one. Lovett will bring it back to Naby. Good. Yes, out wide. There we go. Lovely. Nielsen. Crosses it towards Thompson. Thompson's taken out. Free kick given. Thompson was offside. Okay, I'm actually going to tell the wing-backs. Can you get the ball in the box more, please? Cross from deep. Cross more often. Try and get the wing-backs whipping that ball into the box a little bit more. All us. We're going to have to go positive and attacking. Saunders at the back post. It's nodded out for a corner. We're very attacking here at the end of this game. This is what you need, you know. We need a goal. We can't really sit back and keep trying to play calm and yada yada. We've got to get a goal. Olofsson whips it towards no one. So I'm really not sure why we're playing it short there, to be honest, but next highlight comes. Saunders to Naby. Back to Saunders. Whips it across. Royal will jump. Carson will nod it out. It is all us. It is all us. We've made our 3 changes. It is all us. Oh, we're going short again. It looks like we are. Olofsson, find a pass this time. There we go. There we go. It's well cleared. Thompson will gather it. Sends it to Naby. To Royal. I can't believe Royal clearly just made a bad touch. He clearly just made a bad touch in their box. Like that. Lovett will bring it down. Play it out to Nielsen and we will go again. Olofsson to Royal. No, to Nielsen. Now, Royal, get him behind. There we go. Thompson, stay on side, lad. Stay on side. He's tried. It's not a low cross. It's obviously been whipped up. Royal, you got to listen, buddy. You got to listen a little bit more. Okay, Naby with the corner. It's all us at the end of this game. Very attacking. We're going all out attack. We need numbers forward. Is that going to go all the way? Oh, my word. Come on, Naby. Find it. Find it. Come on. Saunders to Naby. Into Chibueze. It's all us at the end here. Abbott. Abbott really good. Whips it across. Monroe gets it. Spanudakis gathers. Back to Saunders. Into Spanudakis. Towards Thompson at the back post. Margard headers it out. The amount of pressure we are putting on that is not translating into goals. Oh, good ball in. Good ball in. Rich will get it out. Spanudakis will regather and we will go again. Into the middle. Good. Forward. Good. Royal. Lovely. Nielsen gathers. Back to... Oh, come on, guys. Get the ball in the box. Rich to Margard. Rich again. Goes back. Carson is there. Royal is just a little bit lazy, but... If he can get the ball in the box here, we won't complain. Lovely. Goes round his man. Not quite. Good tackle. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go. Nielsen is having a much better game, having been told, go on the attack. However, that cross is not a low cross, is it? Does that look like a low cross? It's not. Low crosses, please. Naby on the ball to Saunders. To the back post. It goes out. Okay. We've got the ball up there again. Olofsson back to Nielsen. Back to Olofsson, please. Yes, good. Into the middle. Oh. It's it away. It's another throw, and it's all in their area of the park here. It really is. I mean, we've got to shoot on sight. Is there any point in putting that on now? I don't know. But Saunders into Olofsson. Back to Chibueze. Olofsson. Out to Royal. Royal. Oh, it's a great save. It's a great save. It's all us at the end of this game and we can't find the goal. Naby will whip this one in. Thompson will jump. It will go over the bar. Goal kick to Brenton. And this pressure at the end of the game has not created anything for us. That's a 2-1 loss. It's unfortunate. It's a penalty that changes the game there. Take a look at the match facts. The first half, it's all Brenton. Look at that. Well, actually, it's not really. It's very even, but they put their goals in. Second half, shots way more for us. XG very even, of course, but the non-penalty XG is way to us. Full game. Second half, 1.58 versus their 1.54. Of course, their penalty is in that second half, so it's a lot less, 1.1 maybe. Completing a lot of passes, that's good. They were winning more headers, but whatever. It is what it is. It's a very close game. It is what it is. We take a loss, and while it's annoying that we take that loss, you know, we've got to keep going. We've got to keep going because we know this season is going to be hard. And now, of course, the maximum we will finish on potentially 61 points. It's going to be difficult. Next up, I believe. Oh, who is it next up? I can't quite remember. Brentham, and then we've got another team who are just sitting in the middle of the park. It might be Newbury. It might be. I'm not quite sure. We'll get to that game next. Okay, so it was actually Lewisham Borough, not Newbury, who I thought we were going to be playing. It's actually Lewisham Borough, who are down in 11th. Newbury are in 10th, so I wasn't far off. They're actually on the same amount of points. But we've got a big game up here. Very big game up here between Acton and Larkspur. And we're going to have to hope there's, probably a draw is the best. But if Acton win, it's not really the worst for us. We have performed much better this season, and especially having dealt with that mid-season slump, mostly due to fatigue, we have done much better to kind of bounce back. Every game, the games we have lost since then have been very close games. Very close games. I'm even calling that a close game because our XG is actually pretty good. You know, not bad at all. But in the tactics for the next game, I'm actually going to, I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to bring the line back a tad. Just a tad. I'm going to play a little bit wider. Now, the reason for that is because the opposition play pushed up more, push higher up. What does that change, eh? What does that actually change? You want me to play a higher line? Interesting. Okay, well, if the assistant is saying that, I'm willing to listen. But I'm not entirely sure. I don't know. I've made a few changes to the lineup. We've just added in Flint, Mafakidze, Carlisle and Saunders are the back line. Spanudakis stays out wide. Williams is there. Woods is in as a main striker. Tyrese Ruddock is getting a run out, which is pretty good because, you know, I do still want to rotate, and I have to rotate, especially with Dennis Barrett injured. So that's something to keep an eye on as well. Now I'm going to move to the extended highlights. Going to start things off by demanding a little bit more. Let's go. Get in there. Play some good stuff. Gafford on the ball. Gets tackled. Yes, Royal, but we don't win it back. Williams does well. Ratnage on the ball. Flint gets it off him very nicely. Good stuff. Good stuff indeed. Now, I will give it till about... That's a bad pass. I will give it to about 15 minutes before I actually kind of actively decide on any form of changes. Good block. Really good block. Good from Ruddock to play that out. I don't know what that was from Royal. Royal really can be lazy, can't he? Good tackle. Again, we don't keep it. What is his determination? It's at 5. That's why. He can be lazy. It's at 5. Abbott, what's your determination? 14. Much better. Much better. I think Royal might have to change at half time if I don't see something special from him. Oh, Ruddock on the free kick. Oh, very close. Very close. Would not have been a bad introduction for Ruddock. He hasn't played a lot of games. Be very nice. We've got corners galore right now. Newbury are winning against Long Lane. Good for them. Williams whips it in. We will regather Mafukidze into Spanudakis, who shoots. It's blocked. It looked like it was even blocked by Flint there, rather than one of the Lewisham defenders. Really interesting. Oh, lovely ball. Get it in. I think I've got to go back to the low crosses. I'm doing this a lot recently. Doing that a lot. Trying to keep the crosses low so we can get those tap-ins that we like. Good ball in. Oh, the header goes just over from Mafukidze. Not bad at all. Okay, so that's 10 minutes gone. Possession is 65% for us. Momentum is also with us in this early period. Up to 70% now. My word. My word, 70%. We are really in control. Flint on the ball. Into Williams. Good. Gets tackled, but Ratnage just sends it long. Mafukidze on the ball. Inside. No, he goes to Flint. Gets it back and then goes long to Ruddock, who should be able to win the header. Fortunately, he can't, but we do put pressure back on. Now Turner comes out. Turner whips it across. Johansson with a very important hand on that. Very important indeed. Okay. Possession still mostly with us. Have a look at the analysis of the positions right now. Saunders is still dropping back far too much, and Royal is dropping. He's gone way too far forward. Really odd. It's really odd. Okay, so with that in mind, we'll do what we tend to do, which is to put Saunders on attack, try and get him to kind of join the line, step up on the line a little bit more. Williams has got himself a yellow card. He's not the first. It's all right. Okay, I'm going to wait till 30 minutes before I evaluate again. Saunders on this throw-in into Spanudakis, tackled, not reclaimed just yet. Get back to him. Get back to him. Good. Really good. Really good from Saunders. Carlisle goes all the way back. That's okay. Johansson, just take your time, lad. He looks like he's probably going to send it. He does. Tyrese Ruddock will run after it. In fact, Tyrese Ruddock will go through one-on-one and he will bury it. With Wilmer Johansson getting himself a lovely assist all the way over the top. Sometimes it works. Look, sometimes it works. But the problem is, a lot of the time it doesn't. So that one has worked and Ruddock has found himself on the end of it, putting it away, making it 1-0 very, very nicely. So I can't really complain. Now, the momentum is with us. I'm going to do a little bit of a shout to calm down. Keep everyone kind of composed and looking good. And that has helped. We've got good reactions. Now, Williams back to Flint. Into Tucky. Lovely stuff. Forward. Yes, Woods is going to go. Oh, okay. He gets the shot off. It's a bit wayward, but he gets the shot off. And that's the important part. Ratnage takes a yellow card. We are looking good in possession here. The yellow card. Who's that for? It's not one of ours. Look at that. They're giving away far more fouls than we are. We're in control. We're doing the good stuff here. Flint towards Spanudakis. Back post. It's in. Spanudakis. He does like putting those kind of goals in. He really does. Analysis shows, yes, look at that. Saunders is lining up a little bit more. Not liking the fact that Royal is, kind of very advanced. It's not really coming back on defense all that much. Want him in line with Spanudakis, who I believe is in a good position. So there is a chance of maybe taking Royal off at half-time. Saunders will regather that and try and find a cross. He's eventually tackled, but we keep the ball for a throw in defense. Looking real good. Look at those sevens across the board. Possession is with us. Let's quickly take a look at the visualizer. The action areas show the ball is, ball is in their chunk of the park a lot more than it is in ours. Deep right on the ball, goes long. Carlisle should be able to win those counter headers. He does. However, Williams cannot regather until Flint makes a lovely tackle. Royal sends it. Ruddock on his man. Back out wide. Good. Lovely pass. Forward we go and then Royal's in. There we go. Exactly like that. Good stuff. Back to Tucky. Out wide. Spanudakis. Look for a cross or go himself. He goes himself. And Deepray hits it over the bar. And that will go out for a corner. And we will take that. The ball in. Another corner. Good work. And the attack, I don't know if the attacking mindset, is going a little bit too far and it might actually give away possession. I don't think so, though. I don't think so. Good ball in. Ruddock will regather back to Spanudakis, into Williams, into Flint. Flint shoots. It goes over. That's all right. Wants me to take more shots from inside the box. Most of them are long range. I don't know if I'm really worried about that. The amount of chances we're creating shows that we can just keep it at. Hopefully just keep at it. Good stuff. What a bad pass. Oh, Flint. What a block. Surely that's half-time, ref. There we go. Good stuff. Really good first half. And yeah, we are pushing them up. But even then, look at that. It really is. Might even have to drift Saunders even further forward. He's dropping back so much. That line is not a level line. That's a bit better from Royal and Spanudakis, so I do like to see that. Okay, there's not really much to change just yet, so I'm actually going to keep things as they are. I'm pleased with the numbers. You're all doing very well. And after, let's say, 60 minutes, I'll have another check on where the positions are, kind of the average positions where we're taking up space on this pitch. For Kids A will be yellowed. No, just a talking to. That's good. For a second there, I was genuinely worried there was going to be a red card. Oh, get it out. Get it out. Good stuff. Okay, now they are bringing the ball forward. So I'm going to demand more and try and make sure we're fighting for this every inch of the pitch. That's gone over. That's all right. Dropping it to positive just for a second because after the halftime break, the opposition almost always comes out with a little bit more venom. You can see that is evidenced on the momentum chart just there. Ratnage goes over the top. Whips it towards Nicolau, but Saunders gets there. Flint gets there. Don't know why you've headed that, why you've even touched that. But, yeah. 2-0, 50 minutes. Still way too far back, Saunders. Really far back. Why is he doing that? Runs down the left. Gets forward whenever possible. Doesn't really look like he is, does it? Like he's standing back and out of position. I'm going to make a change. Gra's going to come on. Cross from byline. Crosses early. Okay, well, that's fine. We'll just put you on the support. We'll tell you, cross it early then. Let's go. Well done, Flint. Well out, well away. Eamon McGrath from FC Elmstead makes his debut for the London Greens. Corner ball to Lewisham Borough. O'Connor is on it. He will whip it in. There it is. And well up. Turner back to O'Connor. Goes and whips it in again. And then McCallum is there. McGrath misses a header instantly. So, again, we're going to demand more. Let's go. Ruddock on the ball. Very nice. Goes out wide to Spanudakis. He's in good positions. He runs towards the centre of the park. I really like that. Finds Royal. Royal shoots. It goes over from Steve Williams, actually. It wasn't Royal. They got in each other's way a little bit. I'm actually going to take Royal off for Abbott, I think. Williams on a yellow card, but I'm going to hold fire on making that change for just a second. We creep over the 60-minute mark. O'Connor with a chance. It's blocked. Well done. Now the analysis shows Emma McGrath is actually moving back because we're defending these corners. So I have to have a look here. O'Connor whips it in. Good up. Get it out. Good stuff. Tucky will chase it. Go on, lad. Chase it. Chase it. Where is Flint? Get on your man. There we go. Good. Really good. Good. Looks like we have weathered the storm after halftime. Of course, we did concede, so I guess you can't really say we've weathered much. Possession is going back with us. I don't know. Not really. Really. Going to tell us just to drop just a touch. It goes into Johansson's hands. Good claim. Score stays at 2-1. Johansson looks for Spanudakis. It's a really good pass. We never really do regather the ball all that much, do we? In the middle of the park. First headers, second headers. We don't regather it all that much. When we have a DM of like incredible jumping reach and heading, maybe we'll have more chances. Roddick is through. Roddick in the back of the net. David Abbott makes the goal. And that was exactly what we needed. Caught napping on the counter-attack. Yes, they were. 68 minutes. That makes another goal. We're going to watch it here. Mafukidze, that's what I'm talking about. We win the first header because Mafukidze has very good jumping. And he plays it into Roddick. Roddick, one-on-one. Back of the net. Very nicely done. His composure is at 9. It's not the best, but it's okay. In the squad. Mafukidze, jumping reach of 16. There we go. It's exactly what I'm talking about. We need those kind of players. We need more players with those kind of numbers. Flint sends it long, regathers it. Abbott loses out, trying to get control of it. Flint, you've got to cut in. There we go. He did just that. Forced Ratnage out wide. Jaffid into Nicolau. They shoot from distance. It goes over. We're going to make the last change. We're going to make it Woods. And we're going to bring Thompson back just a touch. Still tackling harder. Good. Moving into the channels. Shoot more often, lad. Good. And see if in the last 20 minutes a fresh pair of legs for Thompson allows him to, you know, get on the end of the pass, get on the end of something, get himself a goal. I'm going to drop to balanced here because it looks like they're probably going to come back on the attack. We're still on counter, of course. Let's distribute quickly as well. Yeah, that's okay. Not long to go in this game. 13 minutes. 2 goals is our lead. As things stand. Gordon looks for McCallum out on the right. McCallum is found. He will cross it. We've got to get on the end of that. And we do. Because Gift, Mafukidze, with his 16 jumping reach, just nods it away very nicely. That is 80 minutes. $85 minutes now. Really, really good stuff here. Just seeing this game out, to be honest with you. We're just going to time waste and slow things down and kind of keep the ball simple for the end of this game. 88. Goal kick. 89. There's 90. And that is 4 minutes added on. Now McGrath into Spanudakis. Whips it across. Abbott will try and get there. Very close, but not an easy, not an easy chance. Easy save at the end of that. It's okay. Tower Hamlets 3-0 up. Newbury beating Long Lane by quite a bit, to be fair. Woodhouse whips that one in. Well out. Darlow on the ball will look for a pass. He'll find Ratnage. Ratnage from distance puts it in the back of the net. It's a good finish. It really is now. I'm going to demand more. I'm going to focus up. Come on, let's finish this game off strong. Really, really good stuff so far. Conceding at the end is just like a little bit of like a shooting yourself in the foot. You know, you're giving them a bad pass. Why are you even playing that pass? It's 93.5 minutes. Just focus on keeping the ball. Williams, please. What on McGrath? Okay, that's fine. Get it out of danger. That's fine. Good stuff from Johansson. Yeah, really good. Claim it. That'll be it. That's got to be it. Come on, ref. Thompson trying to get on the end of it. Won't get there. Ref is going to give them more chances. No, McGrath gets it. Lovely. Yes. Now send it. Absolutely get it out of the area. There we go. Ruddock, really good stuff. Abbott reclaims, but gets beaten to it. Gotta be time, ref, surely. Mafukidze into Flint. Get it up and out of the danger zone. Lovely stuff. Abbott up the right-hand side. He goes. Scott Phillips blows the whistle. We win the game 3-2. Very close game. Look at the XGs. Not far apart at all. Corners the exact same. Fouls very similar. Possession mostly in our favour. And we let our creatives kind of just go out and do their thing a little bit. Nice work, guys. 3-2 is the win. And that leaves us with only 6 games left in this season. And, you know, a little bit of work to do still, of course. But last season, we kind of gave up the hunt. You know, we did. We gave up the hunt. Oh, my word, Larkspur lost. They actually lost. Can you believe it? Woo. Umstead win. A draw for Peckham Town is also very good. Manford Way, they won their game. That's expected. Ruddock scores on his debut. Very nice. Impressive debut for Ruddock. I mean, he did pretty good. Oh, okay. Thank you very much for watching, guys. That will be today's episode. We're going to quickly show you the table to wrap things up. We are sat in 5th position. We have lost games that we should not have lost, really. Been a lot of seasons has been a learning curve. Of course it has. We knew it's going to be a slog. I've been saying it from the beginning. It's going to be a tough job to get through the seasons and get to promotion seasons and stuff like that. We have learned a lot this season, and we have seen positive results coming our way, even though our first team was basically gutted. If we take a look at the schedule, look at the team that played in that first game against Samurai. Who have we got? Hennessy, Hart, Purcell, Brathwaite. 4 players in the first team pulled away. Take a look at the second team. The match against Camden. Harris, gone. Another player. What about the third one against Long Lane? Is there more? Pazis, gone, of course. Yeah. We played very well in that game. Look at that. 18 shots. Wow. Okay, dokes, guys. Thank you so much for watching today's episode. I'm going to show you the table one more time. Have a look at that if you fancy. I shall catch you next time.